podiatry school was not in my heart, but what it taught me was this. I had a friend, we were studying at the University of San
Mm-hmm.
Francisco, and there was this Chinese girl there. And he says, I say, Tom, look at this Chinese girl. He said, yeah, man, she's cute, she's fine. I said, no, 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 no. Look at her books. Her books are like our books. Biochem, biochem. Pharmacology, pharmacology. The only thing we have different is food anatomy. He said, you're right. I said, so if we can study this in podiatry school, why can't we do it in med school? He said, you're right. So we both quit. I got cold feet again. I got
Okay.
nervous. I worked 4 years at a mental health
All right.
hospital. And the nurse there says, Atkins, have you ever thought about going to med school? I said, oh, girl, I'm 34 years old. I'm 33 years old. I don't need to be going to no medical school. Now I'm too old. You need to apply. Nope, can't do it. Done. Atkins applied. Nope, I applied. Lo and behold, what happened? I didn't get
Okay.
in. So I said, I'm done. I'm done. He said, you got to do it again. Nope, nope. I did it again. The year I applied, Ohio State decided we're going to start a post-baccalaureate program. So what's a post-baccalaureate program? Non-traditional students tried to get in, right there maybe at the cusp of getting in, but long story short, they give you some courses over a
Mm-hmm.
year. You have to get B's or better to prove to them that you can handle the work, and you have a guaranteed admission. I
All
got
right.
in. Now med school wasn't that easy for me. I struggled, but I made it
Okay.
through. And then I tell the kids, and I go back and talk to the youth. Oh, Dr. Atkins, I'm 20 years old, bro. I started med school when I was in my mid-30s. Give me another excuse. Well, I got some kids. I had two. Give me another excuse. Oh man, everybody's holding me back. Nobody's holding you back. You're standing out here on the corner with 3 pairs of pants hanging off your booty, doing nothing. Give me another. You cannot tell me anything negative unless you say you don't want to do it. If you don't want to do it, I'll leave you
Right.
alone. But if you say to me, gotta do, then I'm with you, because kids later in life, non-traditional, I finished everything when I was 41. The way I met Dave was I was working in the emergency room, and this young girl came in. Oh, I got a little belly pain. I said, okay, well, what's going on? You think it's a UTI or she's starting her periods at that age? And I'm like, wait a minute, this story's not making sense. So are you a sexually active 13-year-old? Well, yeah, Dr. Atkins, I don't think that's none of your business, and you ain't my daddy. And I'm like, whoa, hold up, my sister. I may not be your daddy, but you know what? I'm gonna be the best thing that you have. And I reamed her. Long story short, she was treated for 2
Oh.
STDs. And then I started noticing some things. Dr. Atkins, yes. How come I'm always gotta be a bitch in the hole? Yeah, what are you talking about? What are these rap songs? I said, what? Well, you're not like that. Then a couple guys came into my family practice clinic with bullets. I say, dude, I'm not a surgeon. He said, well, Dr. Atkins, if you don't take these bullets, okay. Then I started putting something together. So I said, I got to reach the youth. How do I reach the youth? They like rap. They like hip-hop. They like this
Yep.
music. So I created a life story CD. But the way I met Dave was I was sitting in the barbershop telling some guys, I got to go back home to Detroit, find some rappers. I'm going to go to this rap battle. And one of the guys said, do you know Dave Bush? I'm like, no. So he gave me Dave's number, who introduced me to Jeremy, who introduced me to Robin, who now, if you go on the internet and look up my name, Anthony D. Atkins, MD, and you put in life stories,
Mm-hmm.
LIFESTORYZ, you will see about it. And then in New York, John Stossel flew me out to New York. You can look up that victimhood with John Stossel life stories just to get an idea of how that worked. So I used my music to teach and educate about teen pregnancies, STDs, gun violence, and everything of that nature. And it worked for a good while
Mm-hmm.
too. And but I got tired of people saying, Dr. Atkins, do this, do this. I said, well, good, let's put the music out there. Oh, well, uh, you need to go through this. Well, I did that. I went through the program managers. I did everything you asked. Oh, well, you got to go through Clear Channel. Well, you didn't say all this. You said if I created a song about little homie put the gun away, stop and think, you would put it in the radio. Long story short, nobody thought I would continue to do
Okay.
it. And when I did it, then I ran into, oh, shoot, this is positive music. Okay, that's not going to sell. Okay, this is music coming from a physician in his point of view. That ain't going to sell. Well, I'm not trying to
Right.
sell. I'm trying to, in the midst of, I'm going to shoot your mama, kill your daddy, and get your sister pregnant, I'm trying to prevent
Yes.
problems. As a physician, I want to prevent as opposed to treat.
Absolutely.
So, and that's why life stories came about. So I use my life story sometimes to tell kids, you can do whatever you want. I even use it with adults. I say, dude, you're only 30 years old. Well, I was 35, dude, when I started medical school. Give me an excuse, because what you're telling me, it ain't going to violate.
Mm-hmm.
Other than if you say to me, you don't want to do it, I'm going to leave you alone. You don't have to go to med school. You can be an engineer. You can do whatever you want. But don't tell me you can't
Yeah.
do it. I can't
Yep.
accept that, because I was giving up. I almost gave up many times, but the Ohio State College of Medicine would not let me fail.
That's awesome.
I tried to dismiss my own self out of
Yeah.
med school, but they were like, no. And long story short, they must have seen potential, but I just didn't know how to balance all of that
Yeah.
stuff. The
Yeah.
kids, the studying, the wife, and it
That's
was
hard
difficult at
stuff,
that
man.
age.
That's a lot.
I got to stay up and hang. Yeah, so I had to stay up and hang with these youngsters in here. They on chapter 85. I'm still on page 3. So, but I did it, and the Life Story CD was a inspiration through the kids because of the problems that I saw. And when you have to treat a 7-year-old for gonorrhea, there's a
Yes, sir.
problem. You and I, we grown. If we choose not to strap up because we saw a girl at the club, we grown. But when you're 7 years old, you're not
Mm-mm.
grown. There's an abuse. There's a
Yes, sir.
problem. Something's going on. And so that just forced me to get deeper into the music with the youth and the kids. But then every time I try to get someplace with the positive stuff, oh, that's positive. And I just gave up. I got
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah.
You get
I
tired.
know that's not the stuff they think is going to sell, but you need to do this. You need to show them a different path. You need to show them a vision that they
Yeah.
can be something better. You need to give them hope. You need to give them the inspiration, and you found a way to reach
Yeah.
them. That's good stuff.
And they listen, man. Hopefully Dave would have a copy of the CD. But if not, I guess I could mail it to you or whatever. So you can hear Little Homie Put the Gun Away, or What If I Get You Pregnant, or Strap It Up. Every song that was written by me, Jeremy, and some other people was written with intent, purpose, and it flows for a reason. No cursing, no swearing, except one young lady used the N-word in her poem. I'm like, nope. But then the only reason I allowed that was because I went to Lima Senior to do a talk to the youth about stuff. And I met this white guy and this black guy. They was like, hey, Dr. Atkins, how are you? I said, I'm fine. Then they bumping chests, and they both were like, what's up, my N-word? I'm like, okay, it's staying in the poem. So if they both can bump up and say that to each other, white guy and the black guy, I'm like, I keep it. But other than that, no B words, no holes, no nothing like that derogatory. So I left the N word in there for that reason.
I do want to hear your stuff, and I'll get a copy from Dave if he's got one. But I also want you, if you come to this thing on the 21st, I want you to bring some with you. I want you to help spread that word, and I'll give you a place to spread it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I know you've got places to be. You've told a great story. You're a very inspiring man. Thank you for what you shared.
Yeah. Now, if you look up Anthony Atkins, MD, you should get some stuff. Probably my post-bac stuff, the life stories page, and then oh, I also built several clinics in the inner city. I built one in Lima. I'm building one up here in Toledo.
Right on.
I built a primary care network with Dr. Hussein, and I built some walk-in clinics with
That's kind
Mercy.
of big stuff to leave out, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I should have mentioned that.
No,
So
no,
yeah,
it's
in 2003, I started an inner city clinic
all
in
right.
Lima. Nobody could pay, and the government was like, "Well, Dr. Atkins, you're doing very well here. Maybe you need a grant." I said, "Okay." And so me, Kim, and Janice, I think we started in 2003, 14th of July, and there's about 8 to 9 clinics
Right
now.
on.
There were 3 employees. Now there's
Oh,
345
good work.
employees.
Good work.
Yeah, yeah,
Very good.
yeah. So I went right back to the inner city, like I said. That was my goal. So I said, "Go, God, you get me in. I'm going back into the hood. I'm not going into Bloomfield Hills. I'm not going into Farmington. I'm going straight to the inner cities, and that's what
That's
I did. He got me in, got me out. I'm in
go
the
help
hood."
some more. Go help somebody else out. I like it.